I was the clinical director of the Cook County Juvenile Court Clinic in Chicago for 11 years. And so I helped to develop that clinic's model and oversee that. And now I'm in private practice, and my private practice is national. So lawyers contact me and they're asking me to evaluate their client or the other side's client to help them answer a specific legal issue. And so a large portion of my practice is clinical evaluations, but a small portion, but a portion that I'm really passionate about is training judges and lawyers to help them be more aware of developmental issues in how they interact with the law. Like, how does it that a kid who's 13 thinks differently than a person who's 18 or 19? And how should we consider that differences in thinking when they're facing the issue before the court? So it's helping, so I do a lot of consultation work to judges and lawyers around those kind of issues. Types of cases that I work on is a kid who's been accused of murder and maybe he's transferred to adult court. That's the kind. Or I've helped make law in Wisconsin that says that whenever you interrogate a juvenile, the interrogation needs to be recorded. And that was a case that came from a case that I worked on at the appellate level, and that's how that law happened. I also do civil cases, and civil cases are cases where you say, I've been harmed in some way and I want money for that, or the damages, which is money for that harm. And the civil cases that I work on are people who've been wrongfully convicted. So they didn't really do the crime, but they spent years in prison for a crime. And now, after spending many years in prison, it's been determined by DNA evidence or some type of evidence that it wasn't them. So the state lets them out, and then they sue the state, saying, you held me against my liberty for all these years, I want some money. And I do those kinds of evaluations. What I love about doing the consultation work to judges and lawyers is the fact that they don't know what I have to offer and they value it. We have research and literature to help them get it. And the thing is, they may get it because they have kids, but they need research to help them make, to be the basis for their opinion. They can't just go on hunches alone. And I can offer them that research. I love the fact that I can help them understand what they should look for in an evaluation, like what makes an evaluation good. Not just that you know the clinician, but that the clinician used the methods that the field says are good, and we have those now. So that's what I love.